left foot in, you put your left foot out, put your left foot in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey hokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about, what it's all about. Hokey pokey! Yeah.
Cnote was actually in New York for a promotional run, and we heard about the musicians on call, and they were like, hey, they invited us to come over to the hospital and be able to meet and sing and entertain some of these, young kids and, who were in need, who were injured or ill.
Musicians on Call is the organization that I work for that works with Cnote to bring this entertainment here, and our whole mission is to bring live music to the bedsides of patients at healthcare facilities around the city. And we do this on a weekly basis with local musicians who just go room to room performing every week. We do it in about 15 hospitals. So this is a real special thing for us. All I ask is when you're on stage, can you wear our Musicians on Call logo badge? Lots of other people have done it. Jessica Simpson wore it, Mario Winans, Avril Lavigne, Ashley Parker Angel.
We recently had visits by all of the American Idols, and one evening in the audience, Gavin DeGraw, who came here with Musicians on Call, was in the American Idol audience, and he then later spoke with Ace and Kelly Pickler, because all three of them had visited the Children's Hospital, the Morgan Stanley Children's Hospital, and they were really excited about it. They're in constant contact with us, and they all plan on coming back.
We did a song called Still, which is a really great song, I thought, because it's a song that Raul and David had wrote when they were going through hard times in their life, and it was really I thought, a song that a lot of people there can relate to.
I can tell you that while we're not a community hospital, our level of acuity is very high. It means the degree of seriousness in terms of the illnesses here is very high. And I guess the most important thing for you to remember is that the day they get to see you is the day they get to go home and tell their family about a very exciting experience, and all of the pain fades into the background, and they remembered the positive things that happened to them while they're here. So you're really doing something incredibly important for the children in the hospital, and Musicians on Call, and for all of the people in the audience, and for yourselves as artists. You'll feel great.
Cnote is here this weekend in New York to perform at the Puerto Rican Day Parade. They are a new boy band, a bilingual Latino group, a very handsome young man. I know you're going to love the show. Here they are.
I think that visit was very inspirational for the kids, and some kids who actually, thought of, who wanted to sing or wanted to perform in their life. It was actually great for them. It was a great experience that they're going to take forever.
We were treated really good by the patients. They really appreciated us being there, and they really showed their appreciation. I think that if it allowed them a little time to escape, just to have some fun, to have something different, to have something special for them. I think that if anything is what it did, just gave them a little bit of time to escape and just be kids.
I guess they enjoyed it. I mean, they all seem to enjoy it. I know it influenced me, I think probably more than them, because it kind of showed me that that no matter how bad you have it, there's other people that have it, that have it worse. And even though it seemed like they had the cards stacked against them, it seemed like they were all happy and cheerful and glad to be there, and they kind of brightened up our morning, as well as us brighten up theirs.
So how many people here speak Spanish? Or come from a Spanish background, Latino? What's your background? What are you, Puerto Rican? Dominicana.
There was these pillows that were made, and each of the kids had like their own little designs. Well, it was, I think, just the staff had made them, and then they let us give it out to all of the kids in the audience, and that was cool. They were real happy. It's like a little gift for them.
I know that it was cool for us to go up to the rooms of the individuals that couldn't come down because they were a little bit too sick to come down to where we performed at. So that was kind of cool for us to be able to go up there and spend time with them one-on-one, face-to-face, and kind of like see what their world's about, because their room is basically their world. We've been doing shows with Daddy Yankee, though, don't mind, Ivy Queen. Yeah, we've been performing with them right now. Hector, his father.
When's your album coming out?
In the summer.
They probably have it right here, like early June.
Yeah, true. On the street.
We went into a room, and they won't tell you what's wrong, what the kids are sick of or sick with, but this one was pretty sick, and she was just sitting there, but she couldn't really talk, and her family was there, and you could tell that they're like moved in there because they had all their luggage and a bunch of stuff, and she responded by smiling and just sitting there and really appreciating it, and we could tell that she was enjoying it even though she couldn't really talk, and her parents' eyes welled up with tears, so we knew we were doing something at least good for them, and it was a moment that they would remember. This experience was the hardest thing that we've ever done as an artist, and it's the most rewarding thing we've ever done as an artist. So I think that if anything, I learned to appreciate the time that we have here on Earth, and also appreciate, as a father, my kids, and just not take for granted anything that we have with them, any time that we have with them. I'm so in love with you. Something for you.
There you go. Yeah. There was one kid that was following us around. He was almost like our little tour guide, and he had pictures with him and like other artists that have come to visit. And he was like up on stage, and he's like, all right, show me the choreography. What is the choreography you guys do? And he wanted to do it with us. So I know from that, I probably would remember him the most, because everywhere we went, he was with us. Like every corner we turned, he was right there. Like, and he knew everybody. Like all the people that worked there were all real cool with him, and it was almost like him being there. I think they would have, the people working there and everybody else would have a worse day if he wasn't there. But he's actually there because he has to be there. So I think I would remember him the most out of all.
It's definitely something I would recommend for anybody to do. Even if you're not an entertainer, just take some time out of your day and go, make a little kid smile who hasn't smiled in a long time. Give somebody a great experience or a great memory that they'll keep forever. Especially if they don't have a lot of great memories, or they have an illness and they can't enjoy life the way a lot of us can. It's just great for me to be able to take them away for a little while.
And though we still have so much love.